Gremlin 1, do you copy?
Gremlin 3, read you loud and clear. Over.
I made it to the lab, but what exactly am I looking for?
I don't know. The head honchos at InGen said they wanted any remnants of Sorkin's old research. Anything from papers to hard drives. All I know is that InGen wants it badly.
This place is a mess. I don't see anything worth any value.
Well, you better find something if you want Jericho to get off of our...
Wait, what was that? I think I found something. What would InGen want with this?
Those are just a few ways you can protect your family from the harsh heat of the summer.
And coming up later, we have some severe storms rolling in that could produce damaging hail and even some tornadoes. All this tonight at 9.
He gets all the...
Yes.
Jericho. Just calling to update the progress on the Nublar expedition.
Better not be wasting my time again. Something I have so little of.
Actually, sir, we believe you'll be quite interested. We found them, sir, the Troodons.
Really? I didn't think they'd make it. This is good.
Yes. Well, we found them isolated in quarantine pens scattered throughout the island. There were 18 of them, but we had an issue. We had to terminate one after attacking a worker.
Do you not understand the importance of those assets to the company, to me?
Well, we've successfully gotten the assets to the train port here in Oakland. The route we're supposed to take goes through a part of Texas that's high risk for severe weather tonight and tomorrow, for the safety of our...
I deny any further delays. Sorkin's work has been waiting to see the light of day for a long, long time, and my patience grows weary. Besides, if anyone discovers what we found, it will be the end of all of us. Whatever the risk or cause, get them here. Now.
Now these storms have been producing cloud-to-ground lightning, meaning that if you are close enough to see it, then you can be struck, so please stay indoors. Wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour are possible, which could cause some minor damage to structures and vehicles. There is a hail threat for this storm, and it is possible that this system could spin up some twisters. Now, until these midnight storms pass on, please remain indoors. You do not want to be out on the road right now. The safest place to be is the most inner room of your house or a basement. Now, to keep updated throughout the night about the developing conditions, please keep a weather radio nearby as you sleep.
It's definitely got this, like...
Ultiminium of cinnamon and your pandemonium of...
The National Weather Service of Dallas has issued a tornado warning for the counties of Denton, Johnson, Parker, and Tarrant, effective until 3:30 a.m. Central Time on June 26, 1998. At 1:37 p.m. Central Time, Doppler radar spotted a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This storm is located west of the Fort Worth area and is moving east at 55 miles per hour. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, in a vehicle, or outside, move to the nearest structurally sound building to protect yourself from flying debris. Stay tuned to this channel for further developments.
Jericho, I have some unfortunate news. The assets, they escaped.
What? How?
There was a storm and the train was, well, derailed.
Where?
Near Grapevine, Texas, right outside of Dallas.
Find the wreckage. It needs to be cleared by dawn. With the soiled history of this company, InGen cannot afford to be seen as responsible for this.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
During last night's round of midnight thunderstorms, a confirmed tornado touched down right outside of Dallas and Grapevine. Fortunately, the powerful storm spawned in an open field and caused no damage.
Sorry to interrupt, Bob, but we have some breaking news. Early this morning, a man was supposedly attacked by an unknown animal outside his home. A sidewalk security camera caught the event, but due to the quality, the identity of the attacker remains a mystery. Around 8 this morning, Jeremy Fetcher stumbled into the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center, reported to be barely conscious and wearing ripped clothing. After being taken to the emergency room, he suddenly started showing unusual aggression and paranoia, even trying to escape the hospital. He then suddenly collapsed from paralysis. Medical experts believe these symptoms are results of an infection in his wounds, and authorities are investigating what could have been responsible for the attack. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available.
For the equivalent of a small nation.
What is your emergency?
Listen, I think there is someone in my house. I'm calling from Autumn Hills, and something is moving around in my attic. I'm not sure what to do, and I'm not interested in finding out what it is.
Okay, I'm going to need an exact address.
No, it's out of the attic. I'm going to my basement. Please send help.
Still didn't get that address. Aubrey, trace the location of the call. Send 2 officers to investigate the situation.
Grapevine police, we're coming in. I'll take the upper floor. You take the lower.
All right.
Anybody home?
Hello?
Upper floor is clear.
Lower floor clear, heading to the basement.
Maxim! Oh dear God.
Has issued a civil danger warning for the counties of Cook, Grayson, Fannin, and Wise, effective until 8 p.m. Central Time on June 26, 1998. Throughout the day of June 26, 1998, multiple reports of domestic violence have been reported throughout the Fort Worth community. It is unknown who or what is responsible. To protect yourself and your family from harm, follow these precautions. Remain indoors. Lock all doors and close all windows and blinds. Disable any machines that are producing a substantial amount of light or sound. Hide within an interior room with no windows. If something enters your home, make sure that your presence remains hidden. Remain calm and quiet until the all clear has been given.
Hello again, sir. We assembled a cleanup team that was able to clear the wreckage before dawn.
Excellent.
Well, it's not all good news. There have been many reports of attacks within the grapevine community. They haven't confirmed it, but I think it's pretty obvious that we're to blame.
We need to keep this quiet and prevent any future casualties. Send a small squadron into Grapevine. We don't want anyone asking questions, so tell them to stay as low profile as possible. Don't make waves.
Jericho, I don't think you realize it, but there is no easy way out of this. They're going to discover the pestilence we released on this town, and they are going to turn to us. What other companies are even testing with dinosaurs? Biosyn? From what we know, they've been inactive since the Nublar incident. Ugh. Listen, I'll do my best to cover this up, but I think your time in this company may be coming to an end.
Throughout the day, multiple citizens of the Fort Worth area have reported having the same symptoms after being attacked by an unidentified animal. Starting with Jeremy Fetcher, those attacked have had symptoms such as unusual fatigue, double vision, limpness to the bitten limb, paranoia, strong hallucinations, and in severe cases, paralysis. There have been about 10 reports of victims with these symptoms. Now, authorities have yet to confirm the identity of this animal, and eyewitnesses say that the animal was too fast to identify. Okay, we just got an update. Jeremy Fetcher, the first reported victim, was announced to be brain dead just 5 minutes ago. Medical experts said they were unable to determine what was causing his symptoms. Experts from the CDC are investigating whether these symptoms are a result of an unidentified disease. Some experts believe that a variant of rabies is to blame. We will keep you updated as more news becomes available.
Now these little symbols represent areas where 5 or more bites have been reported. So far, there have been no reports of fatal attacks, although victims have fallen to the symptoms associated with the bite. Most of these attacks have occurred north of Dallas around the Grapevine community. Due to the attacks, the police department of Dallas has issued a civil danger warning. Now it is advised that citizens... Oh my. Well, we just got an update. There has been a subcategory of victims. Am I reading this correctly? The animals have been using the bodies of their victims as nests.
The police department of Dallas has issued a civil danger warning for the counties of Cook, Grayson, Fannin, Wise, Denton, Cullen, Hunt, Rockwell, Kaufman, Dallas, and Tarrant, effective until 10 a.m. Central Time on June 27, 1998. Throughout the day of June 26, 1998, reports of domestic violence have emerged throughout the Fort Worth community. After further investigation, authorities confirmed that an unidentified animal was responsible. The appearance and size of the animal is unknown, and it is unknown how many of these animals there are. It is known that the animal attacks in 2 approaches. The animal has been known to bite its victim and flee the scene of the attack. It is believed that the animal possesses some sort of venom, as those bitten have fallen to similar symptoms. In rare cases, this animal has used the body of its victims as preservation for their eggs. To protect you and your family from this threat, please follow these precautions. Remain indoors, lock all doors and close all windows and blinds. Turn off any machinery that is producing a substantial amount of light or sound. Calm any pets or children so that they may remain silent. Grab any weapon or item that could possibly defend against the animal. Hide within an interior room of your house with no windows. If something enters your home, make sure that your presence remains hidden. Do not attack the animal unless absolutely necessary. If you or a loved one has been bitten by the animal, seek medical attention immediately, as the bite is associated with life-threatening symptoms. Remain calm and quiet until the all-clear has been given.
Throughout the day, the number of attacks have grown alarmingly high, with over 70 confirmed bites, 10 confirmed as being used as nests, and 15 who had fallen to the effects of the bite. Earlier today, the majority of the attacks were in the northern Fort Worth area. Now, attacks have been reported throughout the entire Fort Worth community, from downtown Dallas to Grapevine. These animals are believed to be very stealthy, as even those attacked did not get a good look at the appearance of the animal before it fled the scene. Continue to stay safe, folks. This is going to be a long night.
As we head into the evening hours of the day, reports of these animal attacks have spread outside of the Fort Worth area into other parts of central Texas. It is possible that Texan government officials may issue a state of emergency as the situation worsens. There is still no identification or description of these creatures, but medical experts at the CDC say that venom injected with the bite are responsible for the symptoms that follow. An anti-venom has yet to be produced, but medical experts are racing against time to...
Get everyone to the shelter!
Wait, what?
One of those things. It's in the studio. Everyone move out!
Has issued a civil danger warning for the counties of Cook, Grayson, Fannin, Wise, Denton, Cullen, Hunt, Rockwell, Kaufman, Dallas, Tarrant, Parker, Ellis, and Johnson, effective until 5 p.m. Central Time on June 27, 1998. Throughout the day of June 26, 1998, multiple reports of domestic violence were reported throughout the Fort Worth community. Reports have only continued to come in throughout the evening hours. The first eyewitness report has described the animal between 2 and 4 feet in height and having the body resembling a small theropod dinosaur. According to medical experts, all attempts at creating an anti-venom have failed. The only treatment will delay the inevitable and fatal symptoms. To protect you and your family from these creatures, follow these precautions. Remain indoors at all costs. These creatures hunt by hiding in small spaces waiting for a victim to pass. Lock all doors and close all windows and blinds. Turn off any machinery that is making a substantial amount of light or sound. Calm any pets or children so that they remain silent. Grab any weapon or item that could defend against the animal. Hide within an interior room of your house with no windows. If the creature enters your home, make sure your presence remains hidden. Do not attack the animal unless absolutely necessary. Avoid being bitten at all costs, as the venom associated with the bite is fatal. Do not get bitten.
Sir, things are only getting worse. The casualties, they are rising, sir. Almost to the hundreds.
I know. These animals, these creations, these creatures, these monsters, they are no longer worth recovery. If this company is to last, we cannot be associated with this incident. If these are to be a part of the new project, they must be altered genetically. Give them a new look. Make them accurate. Make them animals.
The company? That's what you're worried about? You're calling those creatures monsters when the monster is you. People are dying at your hands, and you're worried about who's going to get blamed for it?
I know. But I have an idea. After a bit of research, I've uncovered that these things are nocturnal. They have been in quarantine paddocks for years, not able to see the light of day, to feel the warmth of sunlight. It will take time to adjust to the day cycle, but they will need a place to rest. These animals have only known each other since Nublar. They will stay together. Send out a team, not to capture, but to follow them and find their hiding space. Then, we will exterminate them.
Jericho. This is Amblin 5. We've followed the Troodons throughout the night. They came to rest in a cave a couple miles outside of Grapevine. They were all there. There was at least 40 of them, 17 of them adults, and the rest juveniles. We sealed the entrance to the cave and threw in some gas canisters. They're dead, sir. We're going to leave the cave sealed until it airs out.
Reports of these attacks continued throughout the night until about 4 a.m. on June 27th. The number of attacks began to decrease drastically each hour until reports ceased. Authorities are investigating where the creatures have gone, and their origins are still a mystery. A total of 132 casualties were reported last night. The danger was real yesterday, and we at GVN3 experienced it ourselves as we had our own close encounter. Now, Texan government officials have issued a state of emergency and are seeking support after